So a friend of mine, he's a cop, was doing a solo backpacking trip in the Green Swamp, and he was staying at one of the sites, I think in the East Track is where he was. I want to say it's the Tillman site, I think is where he was. Either way, he was there, and you have like a little fire, and I think he was sleeping in a hammock actually. And it got dark, and I think he said he was reading a book. Either way, he's like just kind of hanging out in his hammock, and he heard voices coming up the trail. And it's not uncommon for people to night hike, number one, especially in Florida, because it's hot during the day, so if you hike at night, it's a little cooler. And number two, somebody's like, oh, I only have 20 miles to go, like, I'll be there by 5. And then all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock at night. So it's not uncommon for people to be hiking at night, showing up to camp late, that kind of thing. And especially with through hikers, like these people, they'll hike into the night, no problem. So he hears these voices, so that's what he's thinking, somebody just showing up to camp kind of late. So he didn't want to be weird, so he got up and he stoked the fire and listened to them talking. And he said it sounded like two women talking backwards. So I want to say it sounded like two women speaking Chinese talking backwards, or speaking some other foreign language, but in reverse, backwards. He said it was really weird, and he got the fire going, and the voices stopped, like on the trail, and they never came all the way in. He said he waited for like a while, and no one ever showed up. The voices didn't come back. Nobody hiked in. He never saw anybody anywhere. And I thought that was a really good story, because who knows what that was,
Cut. How could he not? Could it be someone else? Could it have been someone walking down the trail? Two Chinese chicks walking down the trail, and then saw that they were. I've done that before. I've walked down the trail and sees, oh, someone's camping at the spot that I want to camp at. I'll go back somewhere else. So I'll walk back.
The way he told it was like way creepier than the way I just told it.
Yeah.
I mean, people talking in backwards. That's.
Yeah, I'm sure it was more. It's hard to portray something over just describing it.
Yeah.
Rather than actually being there.
But it was real good. And I don't remember the dude's name. Because I remember at the last time he came down, I was like really hoping to be able to get you in contact with him for his story, because his story was really good.
Yeah.